Ok, hicimos una grabación cortita. Podemos ir a ver qué está pasando en el sur. El sur, sí. Estoy tratando de sacarle jugo a esto antes de tener que ir a hacer un long rest. Porque una vez que hagamos el long rest, una vez que lo hagamos, van a pasar cosas de historia. Como... Un momento. ¿No? Ahí estamos. ¿De qué hablas? No quiero tirar. Un ritual.
What to do? With haste.
Wow. Queremos ir al sur, ¿no? No, de hecho queremos ir hacia allá. No.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Aye, well, might be a...
Ok, está. Ok, con que estos tres no se resuelvan, estoy perfecto.
Yes, here. Now they see me.
Oh.
Close ranks.
Can't give up. Not now. On I go.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
Ah,
Watch this!
My faith will protect me.
está bien.
This feels good.
Yikes.
Feel their anguish.
Best be on my way.
Rough. Ah, es por acá.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Hey! Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
If not over, then through. The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Whoever did this is still at large. Look alive.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
For roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Ese tipo de allá, obviamente es una ilusión, no voy a caer por eso. Pero vamos lento, lento.
Better not be cursed.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Oh,
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all.
oh.
You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady.
¿Vas a usar la intimidación para esto?
Oh, the wizard thinks she's smart because she can read. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
No parece estar disfrutando la comida.
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Besides, you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
No cambies el tema.
I told you that girl is none of your business. Keep that hole under your nose shut.
I'm inclined to agree. Let's not involve ourselves in this place any more than necessary.
I'll talk about your wriggler, and that's it. Last warning.
Encontraré. Bye.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
¿Qué demonios? Ok. No. Tempranina. Sí, ¿qué le pasó? No, no, por allá no. Por acá.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
¿Qué es eso?
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Girl? ¿Qué es un poco?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
¿Qué monstruo buscas?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn.
Ooh!
His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
¡Ya nos vamos! Aquí está, eso estaría. ¿Y qué pasa cuando lo encuentres?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where, exactly?
Baldurs Gate. My people wait for me there.
Ahora de ellos.
Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
La tuya, por si acaso. Okay. No. Eso.
I had another visit from that dream figure.
Ah, sí.
I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
No me gusta, se siente como una trampa.
On the one hand, you're right. On the other, don't be so wet behind the ears. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
Sí.
So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him.
Okay, sí. Pues que sea tu lord otra vez.
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
¿Seguro que eres cazador?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldurs Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Esto.
I think you'll find I can. And there's nothing your bleeding heart can do to change my mind.
Por supuesto. ¿Por qué lo servirían? Es un vampiro.
They may have no idea who they're working for. Cazador likely paid someone to call in a favor, and here we are. He doesn't do simple plans. Not if he has a complex one that pits a dozen enemies against each other. No. This hunter is a message. Cazador's letting me know that even out here, he can get to me. He wants me back.
¿Qué tan preocupados deberíamos estar?
Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses?
Por eso.
He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
¿Qué sugieres?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more.
Oh, yes.
We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
Siento como una trampa.
Agreed. A bit of shiny armor doesn't impress me that much. I don't want to get taken in by a pretty offer and pay the price later on.
Oh, cierto.
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
¿Quieres que vuelva?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Sí, bueno, porque querías irte.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Hey, soldier. About that tadpole. Glad to see you haven't gone down the tadpole slorping route yet. We still don't know if that visitor has our best interests in mind.
Sí, lo estoy considerando.
It's a free party, but I won't lie, that's concerning.
No sé. No sé por qué querrías ser tú.
Me? Nah. Nope. Sorry. Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Es cierto, lo de estar llevando a tu dios ya.
I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharan presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
Yes. Someone there?
Dios.
Best get going.
Yes?
No voy a ver para abajo antes de hacer eso.
How much farther can I go? At least things have stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Trust no one.
I've got a long road ahead.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Need to find a way forward. What's inside?
Vamos a ver si encuentro Albert.
Never wanted the easy path.
Es aquí.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. Here we go. What do we have here? No traps, please.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Wow. Segurísimos.
A shrine to Seluna. Quaint. A magical seal. No lock picking that.
Oh. 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 Esto es... Esto va a ser divertido. acción de esto.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Okay, esas heridas.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Light on my feet. Open up. I'm fading fast. I must heal.
Oh. Oh.
That's curious.
Just an old prayer.
What am I to do? Selûnite prayer. How useful.
What's the story?
Old prayer sheet. Reminds me of school. Ugh.
A prayer to dear old Selûna. Adorable.
Can't give up now. Very well. Seems simple enough.
Oh.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupants survived, they're nowhere to be seen.
Still alive, so that's progress. Best be on my way. Deep grooves in the mud around that rock. I'd love to, thanks. Looking ahead.
Oh.
Time to press ahead.
Podemos intentar conseguir eso. Oh. Everyone.
What's hiding here?
The necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy. My hand slipped.
Ahora sí. Creo que esto.
Something over there.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Terrible.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders?
Oh.
Your voice draws their attention. They are suspicious, then curious, and finally, at peace. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins. Several spiders rest in the rear of the crevice.
Ahora veo.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
Ahora mismo.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Oh,
you seek reason and dishonor.
Totalmente. Descansa.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
Shadowheart.
You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Whoa,
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Para. Enojado. Oh, Dios, hermanos de Shadowheart. Sí. Para, ya hay muchas cosas tratando de matarnos. Bueno, necesitamos otra cosa. De que matarnos entre nosotros.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Dale una oportunidad.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
I should speak out.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Siento lo que le pasó a tu amigo.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
¿Por qué tienes varias voces, Scratch? Eso me quita un poco de vida.
Breathe deep and move.
Speak.
Esa cosa vuelva.
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. Perhaps. Absolute may be a mere pseudonym behind which this master hides. Whatever this voice, whomever this master, it dominates dreams and unites minds. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor. Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. The mere suggestion is an insult. Gladly. I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Ajá. Hay un punto. Cumplido.
I don't pay compliments. I only say what is true. You've proven me wrong at every turn. You are efficient, dominant, courageous. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Huh?
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same.
Wow.
Do you?
Ouch. No, no sé. Creo que no.
loss, I fear.
Stays
One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
Mi señora. That's me. Yes, it's muy intenso.
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
Sí.
Ah, my good fellow.
Hola.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Well met. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. All right. Anything more we should discuss? It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Oh, necesito saber.
Well met.
Deberías salir de ese pacto.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Eso suena terrible.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Claro, espada del este.
Shah's blessings upon you. We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. And get murdered by a pack of goblins or gnolls instead. Lae'zel might be a reluctant ally, but she is good at killing. I'll point her in their direction. Fine. What's on your mind?
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Qué eres. Oh. Adiós. No va a dormir, supongo. Ah. Sí, vamos a salvar. Ya está, ahí queda, por ahí. Wow. Ok, vamos a verlo.